Rio Grande City, Tex caught quite literally in the middle of the international debate over the way the United States trades with its southern neighbor are two Texans named Sam Vale and Sam Sparks Jr. own two bridges that stretch across the Rio Grande, connecting farmers on either side with markets on the other, and linking communities in South Texas and northern Mexico that sometimes meet in the middle. The majority of border bridges belong to the government. But the Sams are exceptions, private owners of crossings collecting tolls that can exceed $30 per truck. As cross-border truck volume doubled in the last 2 decades, those tolls have given rise to a pair of multimillion-dollar businesses, a dividend of the traffic ferrying construction materials in both directions, avocados from Mexican fields to American supermarkets, and Midwestern wheat to Mexican breweries. We used to joke that if you want to own a bridge, you have to be named Sam or Uncle Sam, said Mr. Vale, who owns a 2-lane crossing in Rio Grande City, a bit more than an hour's drive from Mr. Sparks's 4-lane roadway. Both men are second-generation bridge owners. But now their unique revenue stream could be in jeopardy. The Trump administration wrapped up a 5th round of wrangling over the North American Free Trade Agreement, or Nafta, this week in Mexico City. President Trump has pursued an aggressive rewrite, pushing to protect American workers and stem the flow of goods from Mexico. The focus on trade is exposing cracks of tension between the president and a constituency otherwise aligned with his economic instincts. Major retailers and manufacturers are mobilizing to keep the deal alive and to protest rules that could make it more expensive to bring parts and products in from Mexico. For the bridge moguls, anything that stanches the flow of traffic could be costly. Trucks carried $373 billion in cargo across bridges on the southern border last year, accounting for 71% of all trade in goods with Mexico, according to the American Trucking Association. Nafta benefits this bridge big time, said Mr. Sparks, who voted for Mr. Trump. We kind of want them to leave it alone. Mr. Sparks and his 3 siblings own the Progreso International Bridge, serving Progreso, Texas, a town blanketed by ranches and farmland. A border wall built on American soil runs through his property, and he can open it by punching a code into a keypad on its facade. The bridge is a study in a trade deal that has been a boon to some American farmers and hurt others. For American corn, Progreso is one of the busiest exit points in the country. Nafta was a windfall for American grain producers, who have more efficient operations than their Mexican counterparts. It's a different story for watermelons and onions, which are trucked in from the depths of Mexico, filling the northbound lanes of Mr. Sparks's bridge on their way to American stores. Fresh fruit and vegetable harvesters in the United States complain about competition from a neighbor that can grow some crops year-round and pay farmhands much less. Mr.